All right, guys, welcome to another episode on Trade with Mark. And today's episode, I'll be sharing with you my outlooks for this very week. So this very week is going to be a very interesting week where there is a lot of fundamental news that is going to bring about a lot of volatility and then huge pip moves on the market. And today, to start with, we're going to have a look at our fundamental calendar with the help of the Forex Factory. It tells us what to expect over this very week. So just as you can see, on Monday there will be no US news, and then on Tuesday there will be a news which is the employment cost index. The consumers conference will be released also on Tuesday, and on Wednesday we have the job openings as well released on Wednesday. On that same Wednesday, 6 p.m, we'll be having the interest rate of the US being announced, and on that same day we have the FOMC conference, which the statements will also be released as well. Also on Thursday, we having the unemployment claims, which will be released. So these are the high impact news which we are expecting for this week. Also on Friday is the first Friday of the month of November, and we are expecting NFP to be released together with the unemployment rate in the United States of America. So with this fundamental news is going to help us, or we are going to blend it with our technical analysis, catch some huge pips moves on the market. So without wasting much, let's just go onto the chart and let me share with you my weekly outlook for this very week. Come with me. So for this week, I'm having NZDCHF, GBPNZD, GBPCAD, and also ERUGBP. That are my four top pairs that I'll be focusing on in this very week. But to start with, let's start with the DXY. So on the DXY, from the daily time frame, you can see that as the market made this very huge impulsive move to the downside, we started experiencing some corrections at this very zone, which this very correction printed a very nice fallen wedge, and we having a breakout of this very wedge, a retest, and then the market moved all the way to the upside. So as the market moved to the upside, we saw that the market violated this very zone right here. So we are expecting a retest of this very zone. Then the market will continue its bullish move to the upside to this very zone, that is 108. So my bias for this very week on the DXY will be a bullish move to the upside. That will be on the daily time frame. So let's move to the 4-hour time frame and then see what the 4-hour is also communicating. On the 4-hour, the market is corrected right here in a falling wedge move, or in a falling wedge pattern. Then we having a breakout. I'm currently anticipating a retest at this very zone right here, then a move all the way to the upside to our target 108. So that will be my bias for the dollar this week. So Monday, I'll be expecting the market to move to this very zone, and then Tuesday, with the help of the fundamentals, the market will pump up or will continue its bullish move to the upside. So let's move to the next pair. So my next pair will be the NZDCHF. So NZDCHF on the daily time frame is currently at its all-time low. So at the all-time low, I was expecting some reactions at this very resistance zone, so that the market will push up to the upside, since we are currently at the all-time low. So I waited patiently, and then I saw this very reaction, which is this engulfing candle right here, and I'm expecting the market to push all the way up, to this very zone, which is 0.54500. So at this very resistance zone, this is where I'm anticipating the market to push up all the way to that side. And the reason why that is my target is I have my trend line all the way from the top. I have my first touch right here, second touch right here. So I'm anticipating the market coming all the way to give us a third touch on that very resistance zone. Then we will look at what the market will print at this very zone. Then we will enter or trade, or we will join the move, whether to a breakout, a retest to the upside, or what the market will respect this as a resistance zone. Then we move all the way to the downside, since the market is already in a bearish move, or is in a bearish structure. Yes, so that will be my anticipation on the daily time frame. So let's move to the 4-hour. So on the 4-hour, I saw that at the market being at its all-time low, which I saw this push to the upside, the market came back to that same zone, giving us a double bottom. And at the double bottom, you can see the market printing this beautiful engulfing candle right here, which is indicating the presence of the bulls. And we currently on the run all the way to this very side. The market breaking this minor resistance right here. So we're looking at for a retest, then a push up to the upside. So that will be my bias for NZDCHF. I'll be looking out for some more buys on NZDCHF. I'm already in a trade on this. I already entered some positions on this very pair, which I've banked on initial profit, but I'm anticipating the market coming all the way to this very zone. Let's move to the next pair, which will be GBPNZD. So GBPNZD from the daily time frame looks very bearish to me. So the reason why I'm looking out to sell GBPNZD is that you can see that GBPNZD has been in a bullish run, a series of a higher low, a higher high, a higher low right here, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. And at this higher high, we saw the market coming all the way to this very support zone, which at this support zone, the market respected this support zone, pushing all the way to this very resistance zone. And at this very resistance zone, you can tell that the market is actually printing a head and shoulder. And per the principle of a head and shoulder, we know what happens. So at this very zone, resistance zone, which is the right shoulder, I'm also having my trend line, my management trend line, which is coming all the way from the top side, having my first touch, my second touch right here, that is my third touch, beautifully experienced right there. And one confluence that it's giving me the assurance of shooting this very pair is this engulfing candle right here, this candlestick confirmation right here. That is one of the confluence that I rely on whenever I want to take a trade. So on the 4-hour chart, you can see that the market had pushed to this very side, respecting this trend line right here, and the market gives signs of what? Of selling. But unfortunately, the market is what? Is respecting this support zone right here. So I'm anticipating the market what? Coming all the way back to this very zone. Then we have a what? We have a double top. We have a double top right here. Then I will look out for some more sales to shoot the market all the way to the bottom, which is 2.03 thousand. So 2.03 thousand will be my target for this very week, or even taking me through all the way to the month of November. So I'll be sell bias on GBPNZD. Let's go to our next pair. Our next pair will be the GBPCAD. So GBPCAD on the daily time frame has given us all signs, which signifies that the sellers are really in charge and they are really interested in shooting the market all the way to 1.60810. So the reason why I'll be looking out for some more sales or some more bears pushing the market all the way to that very zone is, you can see the market giving us this beautiful rising wedge right here, which eventually got broken, and we are anticipating the market coming back to give us a retest at this resistance zone. So at this resistance zone, which the market is almost at that zone, that is where I'm anticipating the market to give me signs of what? Signs of the bears taking charge, and I will be interested in selling the market from this zone to this very zone, which is actually going to fetch us about closely 819 pips, or let's round it up, giving us 800 pips. So going to the 4-hour. So on the 4-hour time frame, you can see with me the pattern that the market is currently has currently printed. So the market, after impulsively moving all the way to the downside, you can see the market is in a corrective phase, which I'm looking at the market giving me a third touch at this very resistance zone. Then I'll be interested in shooting the market, which I'm having a management trend line right here, a management trend line right there, which I'm expecting the markets to also respect that very trend line. Then I'll be interested to shoot the market all the way to the downside. So with GBPCAD, I'll be sell bias for this very week. So we will be looking at our last pair, which is the Euro Pound, the ERUGBP. So on the ERUGBP, on my daily time frame, the market was dominated by the bears, which they were creating series of lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, until we had a double bottom right here, where the bulls took over the market and then pushed the market all the way to this very resistance zone. So at this very resistance zone, I was anticipating the bears taking over the market and then pushing the market all the way to this very bottom right here. But unfortunately, we have the resistance zone broken. So since the resistance zone is broken, I'm looking at a retest of the broken resistance zone, now a support zone, and I'll be looking out for the bulls still taking over the market and pushing the market all the way to this very resistance zone right here, and then even further. Yes, so on the 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour time frame, which is a zoom in of the daily time frame, this is our previous resistance zone, which is now violated, and now we are anticipating a retest to continue the bullish move to the upside. And Fortunately for us, we already having signs of the bulls taking over the market. The market respected this zone for the first time, the second time, and there we have this engulfing candle, which is announcing the presence of the bulls taking over the market and then pushing it all the way to the upside, which is our target or the next resistance zone, which is 0.88750. so on Europe GBP, I'll be looking out for some more buyers for this very week, and I know that with the help of the fundamental news, we're going to have a lot volatility or a lot of momentum in the market this very week. So if you want to enjoy more of this very outlooks or this very breakdown, do well to subscribe to this very channel. Leave a comment below or share with me the pair you want me to analyze, and also don't hesitate to hit the like button so that YouTube will recommend this very channel to other users, and also turn on a bell notification to receive a notification whenever I drop a video. Without much ado, see you in my next video. Peace out.